Hi guys, welcome back to Bariatric Beauty and Finishing School. My name's Kelsey and I'm an 11-year post-op with gastric bypass. I initially lost 256 pounds. Today I want to talk to you guys about the keto diet, why I think it's awful. So if you want to know more, stay tuned. Hey guys, so let's talk about the keto diet. It's everywhere. Every celebrity we know is doing it. You have seen those transformation photos on Facebook, on Instagram, everywhere. So let's talk about keto. So what is the keto diet? Keto diet is basically an extremely high fat, low carb, low protein diet. I say low protein, but it's sort of interchangeable. Mainly the main component behind keto is that it's high in fat, low in carb. What's the big deal? Well, people are losing massive amounts of weight on keto. The number one reason is because whenever you go low carb, you're gonna lose weight. Why? Because carbs is what makes you put on weight. Carbs are usually heavy in calories. Complex carbohydrates break down into fibers and energy, whereas simple carbs whereas breads, pasta, crackers, chips, those kind of things break down into sugars and make us gain weight. So keto got really popular about a year ago, and everyone from your next door neighbor housewife to Melissa McCarthy is doing the keto diet and losing weight. Why do I think it's not good or safe for bariatric patients? Let me tell you. Our intestines are rearranged, right? We've had operations to help us not only to eat less, but to not be able to tolerate certain foods. Diets that are high in fat are gonna make the majority of us very, very sick. So what does that mean? You see on all the social media outlets, they're showing these fat bombs or these huge, pizzas made of cream cheese and bacon, and it sounds delicious, right? I'm sure it tastes delicious as well. But when you're consuming that much of high fat and you're not a CrossFitter or a bodybuilder, you're not going to be able to burn off all that excess fat. So you will lose weight initially because you're doing low carb. But once your body normalizes from the low carb, you're going to start to gain weight again. And not only that, you're going to have clogged arteries as well. The keto diet doesn't have a lot of science behind it yet, although you will hear a lot of the bro science all over YouTube, all over throughout different companies or individuals trying to sell you this keto diet plan and lose all this weight in 3 months, blah, blah, blah. What they're not telling you is high cholesterol, high blood pressure, and extreme complications down the road will happen with the keto diet. Now, I'm not a doctor, but I have talked to many doctors about this. Reason being, because I thought maybe it would work for me. I thought, keto diet sounds awesome. I can eat a lot of bacon, I can eat cheese, I can eat all these things that I loved. And this was before I was plant-based. They show cookies and snacks and ice creams and all of these amazing things that you can have on the keto diet. But on my first day on the keto diet, I thought I was going to die. I had eaten so much fat that I was not only throwing up, but I was stuck in the bathroom as well. So those of us who have rearranged intestines and have had operations for obesity, our bodies aren't equipped to deal with that amount of fat anymore. So instead of us taking in fiber and vegetables, we're taking in bacon and cream cheese and things that are super high in fat, super high in calories. Now I will say the keto diet will work for people who are extreme bodybuilders. There is one that I follow on Instagram. His name is Brandon Carter. He calls himself King Keto. Now this man is in what looks like the best shape of his life, the best shape of anybody's life, but he works out probably 7 days a week, probably for 45 hours a day. He has muscles galore, so he's likely doing a large combination of weightlifting as well as cardio and strength training. If you're doing something like that, okay, maybe keto will work for you. And maybe it won't turn into this thing where you're going to have to be calling a cardiologist a few years down the road to check out your arteries. But for the vast majority of people, if you start reading into keto, you will see that people who have been on the diet for more than a year are starting to have some complications. And although us as weight loss surgery patients are usually a little bit more in tune with our bodies now because we can read the signs of things that are making us sick or how we feel, we're a lot more susceptible to things like high fat and high cholesterol. We spent so many years being obese that our body kind of reverts back to how it was before. And it's a slippery slope. This being said, you'll see on the keto diet, a lot of people are eating out at fast food places all the time. Well, we know that fast food places are full of chemicals and processed food that's not good for anybody, let alone people who are trying to lose weight. So, in short, the keto diet is bad for you. It's bad for anyone. That amount of high fat, you can read the reports, you can read all the different medical journals, and they all say a high fat diet is not the path to success. In the weight loss surgery community, we should be low carb anyway. Rice, pasta, bread, pizza, crackers, chips, all those things don't have a place at our table anymore. So the keto diet does follow by those rules. And people talk about being in ketosis while you have weight loss surgery. Generally, ketosis is when your body starts to burn your stored up fat as energy. As weight loss surgery patients, we sort of burned all that up when we had the weight loss. Now, if we're into regain or that kind of thing, our body won't first go to those fat stores. We need to teach it by feeding it good food like lean protein and veggies for it to start attacking those fat stores rather than flooding it with more fat. You get what I'm saying? If you have any questions, please let me know. I've looked into keto a lot. There's a lot more I can say, but again, I'm not a doctor, so I don't want to get into all the medical specifics of it. If you are interested, I can send you some information about why the keto diet is not healthy for us. But use your common sense. If you want to live a healthy, long life and you used to be obese, you had surgery for obesity, and the remedy of that, you know what to do. Lean protein, veggies, a lot of water, you got this.